What's going on, guys? It's Louis here. Welcome to the course and congratulations for taking action. This here is going to be a journey, a new beginning, a journey of success. Over the past 2 years, I made the best financial decision of my life, and that was to invest into myself. In school, we're taught to work hard, get a job, but all you're really doing is working and bettering someone else's asset. And what I've come to realize and what I actually believe we should be doing is making ourselves the asset instead of working hard all our lives for money. We instead should try to make money work for us. Make money, basically, instead of giving up your time, because time is the most scarce asset. So, if we can learn how to make money for ourselves, then we won't need to work for anyone else. And so we can become our own boss. And in this course, I'll be teaching you the exact life-changing strategies that I use to become a self-sufficient trader. In my first 2 years, I've managed to pull multiple 5 figures from the market. And in this course, I'm basically helping you step by step to implement these exact strategies into your own trading. And of course, if I've managed to do it, you most certainly can. All it is consistency and that never give up attitude, basically. So my journey began over the summer of 2019, and I was just tired of repeating the same summer, playing video games, going out and messing about. Everyone around me just wanted to have fun, and we were all acting as if we had already made it, but in fact I had no money and couldn't do what I wanted to do whenever I wanted. So I realized that there needed to be change in my life if I wanted to have control, if I wanted to live a life where I had control over my time. So I had to give up, basically, to get up. I stopped messing about as much and spent most of my time on the charts. And when I was on the charts, this was the time when most were partying. I was basically just like making the sacrifices now rather than later on in life. And again, I can only keep repeating myself, that was the best decision of my life. I was actually very fortunate when I got into Forex because one of my friends from primary school introduced me to it. And we actually roughly began the same time. I think he began a month earlier, but we went to the same company. IML was an academy with online lectures, signals, and network marketing. To join it was £230 a month. And I was more than convinced I was going to succeed. As I was told in my interview when I was joining, I would be ready after a month of demo trading to begin live trading Forex. Of course, as you can already guess, that didn't work out. After spending 3 months there and £700, I realized that this company was a pyramid scheme where you bring in people for money. So it was essentially full of people that didn't know how to trade, that were just bringing in people and making money from that. So from that experience, although I picked up some basics of Forex, I hadn't learned any strategies. I was taught what things were, but not how to use them, like what a stop loss is, but not how to set a stop loss or how many pips my stop loss should be. So from that, I basically now knew like kind of what to look for on YouTube, but I didn't get what I was promised, basically. So for most, after such an experience, it would obviously put them off, but I was convinced that trading was for me. I told myself at this point I didn't care if the process took over 5 years, because I knew that in that 5th year, my life would change forever. So also during that 3-month period while I was at IML, I also got into Forex trading signals with 6 separate traders. I invested £500 each between the 6. And I'd been following them, doing my own due diligence for a couple months prior to investing. And all 6 pages posted positive and negative results. So from that, I just believed I was seeing the true feedback, because most of them just posting wins. And obviously that's false, because every trader loses. And of course, in 3 weeks in, I had lost the total investment of £3,000. So of course, from those 2 experiences, I was left broke and in tears. You don't need to be a genius to realize that I took many wrong turns when I was getting into Forex. which obviously cost me a lot of money. And this is why it's so important for you to invest in a mentor to guide you through to success, so that you don't have to make the same mistakes that I did, basically. Those two failures did really make me doubt whether Forex was real or not, but I just continued working and watching the charts. However, this experience made me want to seek all my info for free now on YouTube. So that's what I did for the following 3 months. And until October that year, I was on YouTube improving, but I wasn't consistent. And it was at that time I had come across my mentor. And he only, I think, had 2,000 subscribers then. But I was gaining so much knowledge from his videos that I was convinced in paying for a couple of courses and then a 2-hour, $2,000 mentorship call where I had all my questions answered. It was my experience with my mentor, which is what has shaped me into the trader I am today. So the reason I was so willing to invest in his course is because I knew he was real. I gained so much knowledge from his videos for free already, so I was just convinced by that. And he was where I wanted to be. So I had now realized to get rich, you have to learn from the rich. From then on, I invested into his mentoring, and then I wasn't taking any life advice from anyone that wasn't where I wanted to be, basically, whether that was friends, teachers, or family. So now, following the 2 courses and the mentorship, which came to £3,000, plus the bad courses and the mistakes, and I also failed to mention that I tried some master account management as well. I put 1,500 in, it turned to 5,000, and then in one day 5,000 was £9. Literally 99% of the account gone in one day. So £3,000 on the 2 good courses plus the mentorship, £5,000 in loss from the master account manager, which was with, you actually might know the guy. It was from this guy called GS3, Gervin, and he has the rose gold Maserati. Around that time, there was a lot of like rose gold or gold cars popping up about, and it was that group of people which I basically did the master account management with and lost £5,000. So that's £8,000 plus the £3,000 in that I lost with the signal service, and then the £700 with IML. So yeah, well over £10,000 worth of money to get to the info I have today, basically. And so after that, I spent the remaining couple of months of 2019 demo trading, and I managed to turn a 1k demo account into 30,000 using 3-to-1, using a maximum of 10% risk. And then after that, I could basically see that now I had a proper potential in this as a career. So I really did see a future in this for me, but it was only the beginning. Now, to become a successful trader, you need to be around the correct people. People who will motivate you, people that will push you to go harder. Because I'm telling you now, your friends and family won't speak to you the way that I will. I'm going to be one of the realest people in your life, so don't take this time with me for granted. I want what's best for my students' future successes, and so you should too. You should want to work hard to be a better version of yourself every day. The only way to make it in this market is consistency. That is the only way you will gain the market's respect. This craft needs to be worked on every day, and the more hours you put in each day, the closer you will be to your end goal of becoming a self-sufficient trader. If you can't stay consistent for the next 6 to 8 months, then literally just forget about it. Remember, this is a journey of yours that may take longer than expected. It may not. However, the whole reason you paid for this course is for me to 10x your learning curve. That's why this is all put together. I'm going to show you what works and what doesn't. The point of this course is to teach you to make that extra bit of money and to learn a skill that you will have forever. A skill that can change your life forever, but only with you putting in the hard work first. In this course, you will have access to many videos that I put a lot of time and effort into, plus one hour one-on-one mentorship lesson included to get any questions answered. As a thank you for joining the course. In the next video though, I will show you what apps you need to download. But again, guys, I just want to congratulate you for taking the responsibility over your life. But now everything is in your hands. On top of this, I will also help with what cryptos I believe are key to having in your portfolio. But also, please remember to ask any questions that you have, as closed mouths don't get fed. Again, guys, congrats for taking the first step to financial freedom. But now this is the opportunity to change and for your life to change. The only way to succeed is to now stay consistent for a minimum of the next 6 to 8 months. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.